Okay, so I got a bit of stuff to talk about today. First, woke up, had a dream. It was a lot of weird stuff in the dream. Overall, pretty cool, because like on Wednesdays, I usually go out with my dad, so I get a drink from my coffee shop, and then we go do something. It was like that, but 10 times more, so we're going to different museums and things. It was cool. There's a sprinkler over there, so I'm going to cross the street so I don't get wet. But then I also had this interesting thing in my head. It's funny, because I went to write it down in my diary in my dream, and then when I woke up, I ended up having to write about how it was in my dream. So, but yeah, basically, in my dream, I don't know what scenario it was, but there was this, thankfully it wasn't on me, but there's this monster, this demonic sort of human centipede-like monster, and, okay, what are they doing over there? Is it like a party? What the hell? One sec. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But anyways, it was this monster that would constantly haunt your nightmares and be in the back of your head. You would never, it would basically always be tormenting you. Anytime you went to sleep, you know you'd be haunted by it. It would ruin your sleep and always be in the back of your mind, making you live in constant fear. But the fun part is, if you manage to forget about it, then it enters the real world. Imagine that. Some nightmare creature in your mind, and if you manage to make it lose your mind with a concussion or something, then, okay, cool. Now it's in the real world, and it's probably, here's an addition. Once it's entered the real world, its only goal is to hunt you down and kill you. Wouldn't that be fun? So it can originate from some location you went to, and like you messed something up, so now the spirit's in your mind. And if you free the spirit from your mind, it enters the real world, comes out of that location you got it from, and now it's gonna kill you. That's cool. Anyways, so yeah, decided to go hiking with my parents. They go out every weekend, and I'm gonna start going now. So I got to drive there. The hike was all right, not too bad. And drove back to a coffee shop. It was all right. My dad was giving such terrible directions. My mom from the back seat had to stop him and tell me how to navigate an area. My dad is just terrible at giving directions. He thinks I'm in his brain, so he says, "You gotta you gotta go. No, you gotta turn around. Like right. Try to see if you. How about okay, right here, 15 feet, turn left. That would be nice, but he doesn't know how to do that. So after all that, really mind-numbing drive home. It was like 30 minutes of driving on a road with almost no stops or turns, just curves. It'd be a great road for F1. Past a Ford Model T/A/whatever. So that was cool. Pretty good condition. And then got home, played some of the finals. Then I did some laundry. And me and my dad started watching Black Hawk Down. I got Popeyes. Oh, yeah, I tried sushi. It was K-Rab sushi. Not really great. But Black Hawk Down. So really long movie. It was the 2001 version. It wasn't very realistic. Quite a lot of scenes that were quite bad, and every explosion, like really old explosion CGI, so like the big sparks flying out and the red flares, which I don't want the Hollywood flaming ball of orange fire explosion, but come on. A lot of repetitive things. The story was alright. It was a really long movie, so I wouldn't recommend Black Hawk Down. Wasn't that entertaining, honestly. And that was pretty much my day. So yeah, pretty fun compared to my typical day. Maybe those are frogs. I don't know if you can hear them, but there's a loud sound over there. I'm pretty sure they're frogs. So yeah, interesting day so far. Well, not so far, there's not much to it. I mean, technically, the day's not over. At least not in the solar standpoint. Or, no, it is over in the solar standpoint. It's not over in the time standpoint. The chronological standpoint. But I highly doubt much will happen in the chronological standpoint. Someone's watching the sports over there. Oof. Okay, so do I have to talk about? Because after all, I do have about 4 more minutes, maybe 3 more minutes, 3 to 4 more minutes of talking before I get home. I don't think I do. So. Oh, okay. Just got a spider web. Or something. That was weird. No stop signs, speed limits. Nobody's gonna slow me down. On a wheel. On a spinach. Hey, fun challenge. Oh, there's a cat right there. There's a couple cats over there. There's one right there, though. Hi, cat. You chilling? You're not scared of me? What's up? What you doing? Uh-huh. I scared you, didn't I? Oh, there's one right there, too. They're out roaming. Now I'm sniffing a leaf. That's weird. Still not sure what that group was at the beginning, because all the cars in the driveway were the people who live there, so... Oh, maybe they parked on the side of the road and I just didn't notice. Just having a party or something. Wait, leaving a party? So I'm pretty sure they were all walking out, so... Yeah, probably the most valid reason, leaving a party. My chest hurts, oh my lord. Like... So one thing with my bad stamina, it's part of it. If I do too much cardio, it'll kind of feel like my ribs are being crushed. So like one side of my chest will really start to hurt, and it relieves if I kind of go under and pull my rib out. It sounds creepier than it is. But yeah, I don't know why it's happening right now. Maybe it's because I walked 2 miles today, and because of how bad my stamina is, that's just kind of my limit. So now that I'm walking again, my body's like, hey, oop, that's a frog. It's a frog. Look at that frog. Live footage of frog. Look at that frog. Swag. Bye, frog. There's a frog corpse not too far from you. I wonder if that's his brother or something. Cool, frog. Well, looks like I filled just enough time to get home by talking about a group and a frog. Huzzah. Isn't that lovely? Oh yeah, and my chest, tattoo. Just talk about random things and it fills the time. I'm not gonna jump onto that from the street. If I get a running start, that'd be tough. I'd have to use the curb, and I'd have to get a huge running start and then make a massive leap. It'd be on the edge. I'd probably just land there and fail. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. God bless you and adios.